Hello loves, I'm here to introduce you to the little class that we're about to do, which is basically for removing negative emotions and frustration from the body and from the mind. It's a really short Kundalini yoga class which you can do for like an instant feeling of release, or you can do it on a little bit more of a regular basis if you suffer with negative thought patterns. I think we all do from time to time. But when we sort of like chronically repress emotions, we sort of create a little bit of toxicity in the body and in the mind and in the heart space. So instead of sort of repressing these things and trapping them inside the core of our being, it's really important that we start to learn how to release them and relax them and let go of stuff that no longer serves us, I suppose. So this sort of like unprocessed emotion or unprocessed energy, emotional energy, tends to sort of get stored in the organs and stored in the muscles and the tissues and then in the mind as well. And eventually it can start to flatten our energy and it can make us feel angry and frustrated and a little bit erratic, and we act in a little bit more of an impulsive way. So this set specifically helps you to release that negative emotion, to allow yourself to come to a little bit more inner peace and come to that sort of strength-based calm within the body. It's a really short little set. For you to do at any point that you feel necessary. Okay, I hope you enjoy it. All you actually need to bring to the practice is yourself. The good thing about Kundalini Yoga is you don't need a lot of props and stuff, and there's always something for everybody. So if you struggle to sit all the way to the ground in a cross-legged position, you might bring in like a big chunky cushion or a couple of big chunky cushions or a bolster. You might even do it on a chair. So we're trying to think about having that tall spine, but it doesn't matter if we do it on a chair. So chair, big chunky cushions, a bolster, some chunky books, something along those lines. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so come to a comfortable seated position to start with. Cross-legged position. If you feel that this is not comfortable for you and you feel quite sort of bent in the spine, you can sit on a chunky cushion, you can sit on blocks, you can sit on chunky books, you could even sit on a chair. Or, when we actually get to the exercises, you're more than welcome to do them standing, okay? The reason that we sit to the floor like this is we're trying to create this meditative spine in Kundalini Yoga because we want to open out that central energy channel and the nervous system, and propping up the spine from a low area is actually quite challenging. So we're trying to encourage that sort of flexibility into the hips, sitting low to the ground, and lifting up through the heart space. So let's start with the practice. So you might just bring the hands onto the kneecaps, maybe in Gyan Mudra, so we've got the index finger and thumb, like a little crabby touching, and then the back of the hand comes to the knee. And then from here, lift the sternum up so you're opening the heart space, slot the shoulders down the back, and allow for this chin to be parallel to the floor. Close your eyes, everybody, start to connect to the breath. Drawing the inhalation all the way down into the belly so you're getting this full yogic breath. And just start to really focus on the awareness of what the breath feels like trickling in and out of the body. What the body feels like this morning, so just take a little moment to quickly give a little run over the body from the head to the feet and notice if there's any tensions you need to release. Can you relax the muscles a little bit more? Like I say, there's only a few postures today, but they're quite effective. We'll do them for 3 minutes each. And it's a short kriya to help reverse negative emotions, a negative thought track and frustration. And just taking your last couple of rounds of breath here. So if you're in stillness, if you're in silence, try and appreciate that silence before you get into the noisy world. Committing to a yoga practice on your own, in your home or wherever your space is really, really, really vital to moving your practice forward. It's all about that sort of inner experience, and sitting with yourself is yoga. So just giving yourself this time to listen to what the body needs. And then let's bring the palms to touch. We'll tune in with the Adi mantra, Ong Namo Gurudev Namo, I honour the teacher within. Okay, so 3 rounds of that, everybody. Take a big breath through the nose. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Last round. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Lovely, nice morning call. Bring the hands back to the knees, come back to the breath. And try and use both short exercises with focus. So some like a moving meditation. Really focus on what you're doing physically and really focus on what you're doing with the breath. Okay, open the eyes up. We have the timer ready. If you need to adjust the hips, stand, sit on something else, go for it. Okay, it's going to look like this. On our exhale, we're going to bring our hands together as if we're about to clap the hands in front of the chest, but we're not actually clapping them. Okay, this is exhale position. Inhale position, we bring them out like this, as if you're clapping, yeah, but a big clap. So it looks like this. Yeah, so this is the exhale, as if you're pushing the breath out of the body, and this is the inhale. And we're going to do it 7 times, and on the 8th time, we actually clap, just because it's Kundalini Yoga and there's a ridiculousness to it, which I love. Okay, so it's going to go like this. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and we're going like that. So you might go a little bit slower. You might bring a bit more speed into it. But that vigour and that sort of powerfulness is what starts to remove any of these emotional blockages and soften the thoughts. Okay, 3 minutes. Try your best. And just take it at your own pace, because that's what it's about, Kundalini. Okay, does that make sense? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, clap on the 8th. This is the exhale part. You don't have to say it out loud. It's working with the breath. Okay, sit up with a nice tall spine, everybody, and let's go. Eyes are closed. Don't lose the form with the spine. Nice work, guys. 20 seconds left. Last few rounds. Release the hands onto the knees, palms facing up or down. Eyes are closed, and then notice the effects of the practice. So circulate the energy, drawing the breath in and out of the nose. Sitting up nice and tall. We're not crushing the neck here. We've got a light tuck of the chin. Breathing the breath into the belly and just allow for the relaxation element of the practice to come in. It's not all about vigour, it's balanced between some vigour and some relaxation. Feel the nerve endings waking up in the fingers. And then come in lying down into Savasana, actually. So we're going to come lying flat. This is what we take specifically after this exercise because it's quite stimulating. So you're going to lie flat here. Again, we're not flicking the head back, just lie flat. This is your actual Savasana for the day. Lying down, relaxing the shoulder blades, relaxing the arms. Eyes are closed, focus on a natural breath and feel the energy circulating around the body. Kundalini Yoga is about expansiveness. Okay, so we're expanding our aura, our electromagnetic field, the arc line, the subtle body. Just feeling the vibrancy that you've created in the energy system just from that small exercise. Concentrating on this sort of long, slow, deep breath. Feeling like the waves of breath circulating into energy, moving all the way up the body. And then from here, bend the knees, take hold of underneath the kneecaps and give yourself a little rock up, coming back into cross-legged or whatever suits you. So we've got a straight spine. Okay, we're going to work with 3 minutes of a really vigorous egg beater pose, which energizes the system. Egg beater, you can do this on its own without the previous one. We're going to hook the little finger down like Brownie Guide's Honour, I think that's that. Other 3 fingers stick out like this. And we're going to bring them in front of the chest, one stacked on top of the other, and then wind them forward from the heart space. Okay, you might start to get really confused with the arms. And then you might just slow down, concentrate on what you're doing, and then speed it up again. Okay, so let's go here. Bring a little bit of welly into it, okay, because we're starting to remove any stagnation from the energy system, negative blocks. Close your eyes, guys, bring the mudra in, sit up nice and tall, hook that little finger down with the thumb, chest is lifted, and let's go, egg beater, okay? Now, eyes can be closed, but some people might feel that they want to just hover the eyes open to start with so you can see what you're doing with the hands, because it can get challenging. Lovely. Winding or beating the eggs outward from the heart space. This is stimulating the nervous system, the brain, the muscles. Keep breathing. Try not to trip over your hands. Some people might find that this is okay for them. They might want to go a little bit faster, really clearing some energy out of the body, okay? Lovely, bringing that vigour in, long, slow, deep breath. Long, slow, deep breath. Concentrate on what you're doing. The mind needs a little rest. Bring it back to the body, bring it back to the breath. We're halfway. Meditate on the movement. Kundalini yoga changes you from a cellular level. It's a deep healing process. Okay? And it all requires that focus, that breath, that movement. You're allowed to smile, by the way. You don't have to be so serious. If your hands are going totally skew-whiff, that's totally normal. Give it a little smile. Carry on. Beat the eggs a little bit faster. 20 seconds. Tall spine. A little bit faster, 5 seconds. Long breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Make fists in front of the heart space. Squeeze it. Take a big inhale. Hold your breath and apply Mula Bandha. Sex organs, toilet muscles, bum muscles, wee muscles, lower belly draws in. Hold breath, squeeze. Keep the fists, exhale. Inhale again. Hold breath, squeeze, sex organs, toilet muscles, Mula Bandha, squeeze, hold, lift up. And release. And one more time, big inhale. Hold breath, Mula Bandha, sex organs, toilet muscles, squeeze everything in and up. Fists, hold, squeeze, lift. Raise your vibration. And release. Relax, exhale, bring the hands to the knees and study the body. Feel what the body feels like. Every single area of the body is a sensory experience. Completely relax the arms, relax the shoulder blades. And we're just going to sit in this meditation position for a couple of moments, concentrating on the breath. Bring it back into the belly. We're not chucking our head back, we've got that light tuck of the chin. Just coming into the neutral mind, so the meditative mind for a moment. Trying to find that sort of inner calm, that serenity in the body. And then bring the palms to touch at the centre of the heart space. Just centre yourself. Visualise this long tube of energy coming from the tailbone all the way up into the crown. And let's tune out with one long round of Satnam. Taking a big inhale through the nose. Lovely. Always be authentic. That's what that means in my head. Good. job, guys. Open the eyes up. Okay, so there you have it. A very, very mini class for you. Mini. But you can do it whenever you're feeling frustrated, a little bit negative. It just opens the body, it opens the mind, and it makes us calm.